Donahue, AP News.
A baby's heart starts beating 5 weeks after fertilization. Fetal pain is evident as early as the 18th week. A baby sucks its thumb and its gender is clearly visible in the 18th week. Amendment 3 allows for abortion up to the 24th week. An unplanned pregnancy is a complex issue, but let's develop a better solution than ending the life of an innocent baby. Vote no on Amendment 3.
This ad paid for by the Riverways Pregnancy Resource Center in Salem.
It's scary how quickly weeds can overtake your fields. Once they grow into monsters, they're almost impossible to kill.
Don't let your fields turn into a weed nightmare. Residual herbicide applications in the fall can control menacing winter weeds and help your fields wake up to a cleaner seedbed in the spring. Plus, fall applications can stop weeds from producing seed, keeping them from terrorizing your dreams of cropping success in the future. Visit your MFA Solutions provider for more information. MFA, your whole farm solution.
Hi, I'm Doug Barnes from the Town & Country Bank. What does the farm mean to you? Maybe it means a weekend getaway for camping or hunting, or it's the life as a farmer. Maybe you want to build a dream home with a view. No matter what the farm means to you, Town & Country Bank can make it happen with the best rates and terms on land and mortgage loans. Town & Country Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 412144.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at your latest KSMO weather forecast. Today will continue to be sunny with a high temperature near 63 degrees. Winds will be out of the southeast at about 6 miles per hour. We expect partly cloudy skies tonight with low temperature around 37. We'll have a light southeasterly wind. Then tomorrow will be mostly sunny with a high near 66. Southeasterly winds tomorrow will be 3 to 7 miles per hour. And our wind chill value early tomorrow morning will be as low as 34 degrees. Tomorrow night, showers are likely mainly after midnight with a chance of precipitation at 60%. Now, new rainfall amounts of less than a tenth of an inch are possible tomorrow night. We'll have mostly cloudy skies, low around 51, and southeasterly winds will be 6 to 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. Showers are likely on Sunday, mainly before 1 in the afternoon, with a chance of precipitation at 60%. Now, new rainfall amounts of less than a tenth of an inch are possible on Sunday, with cloudy skies and a high near 73 degrees. Southerly winds will be 10 to 13 miles per hour, with gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. Showers and possibly a thunderstorm between 1 and 4 Sunday night, then showers after 4 a.m. Chance of precipitation Sunday night is 80%, and our low temperature will be around 58 degrees. Monday, showers with thunderstorms are possible after 7 a.m. Chance of precipitation on Monday is 80% with a high temperature near 70 degrees. Monday night, showers and possibly a thunderstorm. Now, some of the storms Monday night could produce heavy rainfall. Will be cloudy with a low around 53 degrees. On Tuesday, we expect showers before 1 in the afternoon with mostly cloudy skies and a high temperature near 64. Then Tuesday night will be partly cloudy with a low around 38. Sunny skies in the forecast for Wednesday with a high temperature near 62. Then Wednesday night will be partly cloudy with a low around 38. Thursday will be mostly sunny and a bit cooler with a high temperature near 58 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Receive Brownfield's latest national and state news, markets, and weather in your email inbox. Sign up for Brownfield's Agriculture Today e-newsletter at brownfieldagnews.com. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents.
One morning recently, a farmer drove 13 miles to a local co-op to pick up a load of bagged feed for his small cow herd. Minding his own business and driving his 3500 dually home, a car going 55 miles an hour crossed the center line about a mile from the barn where the farmer was going to unload and stack his feed bags. The car hit the farmer's truck head-on. Automobile accidents happen every day, but I rarely hear of fatal crashes involving a drug-impaired driver at 9 o'clock in the morning. The farmer, who was quite sober, was injured but survived. The same cannot be said for those in the car that hit him. They were high on methamphetamine at the time and reportedly died instantly. I pray they did not suffer. We began hearing about meth in the early 2000s when meth cookers began to set up shop in rural communities. This highly addictive drug quickly became the scourge of rural America. Most of you probably think this drug is only used in the shadows of your community. Sadly, its use is much more mainstream than you might think. Although there are still a few meth labs where the drug is made in rural America, most is not made anywhere near where it is sold or used. I'm fortunate to live in a county where the local sheriff has waged a war on meth and overall been quite successful. But it takes more than law enforcement to end the problem. There needs to be teeth in the law and swift prosecution. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
In Missouri, farming isn't just a profession, it's a purpose. You can feel it in our 27 million acres of farmland. You can see it in the nearly 41,000 Missourians who work in agriculture. You can hear it at our farmers markets. You can count it in the $93.7 billion it brings our state. And you can taste it at your family's dinner table. A lot of farmers in our state rely on Bayer's tools and inventions because Bayer has a purpose too. To help farmers thrive. Learn more at go.bayer.com/purpose. Paid for by Bayer.
Can you imagine what it must be like to have nowhere to turn as a young teen? This happens when parents struggle with addiction, may be incarcerated, or unable to care for their child. And it's devastating. Halo is the foundation of a family for children without one, surrounding them with support, meeting their basic needs, and helping them set and reach their goals. With your support, homeless youth are given a chance at a better life. Go to haloworldwide.org today.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free!
M-I-C.
Being chased to the backside, hit and sack.
S.
Who else but LB3?
T.
To the house from 77.
P.
We put our fist up. We said we're not giving in. We got an elite edge, and we're not going to be denied.
Catch every game all season long right here.
Touchdown, Missouri, as Brady Cook dives over the goal line.
On your home for Mizzou football. The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Quiet Friday for direct cash cattle and cash hog business. Hello, I'm Megan Grebner with the Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Direct cash cattle trade activity is quiet as business has likely wrapped up for the week. Bids haven't been floated today. Southern live deals this week were marked at mostly $190, generally steady with the previous week's business. Dress deals in the north were at mostly $296 to $298, steady to $3 lower than the prior week's weighted average basis in Nebraska. Boxed beef is lower at midday on light demand for moderate offerings. Choice down 25 cents at $317.35. Select is 22 cents lower at $285.15. At the Mitchell Livestock Auction in South Dakota, feeder steers were unevenly steady. Light heifers sold dollars higher. Heifers 600 to 850 pounds were unevenly steady. Heifers 850 to 950 pounds were $2 to $6 lower. The USDA says demand was good. There were many load lots in the day's offering. Reputation feeders with light flesh were in top demand, and top dollar was paid for some heavy, thin flesh steers straight off grass. Feeder supply included 52% steers. Medium and large one feeder steers, 556 to 599 pounds, brought $274 to $323. Feeder steers, 987 pounds, brought $249.50. Medium and large one feeder heifers, 854 to 888 pounds, brought $223.50 to $227.50. Cash hogs had no comparison with fairly light negotiated purchases. Processors likely have procured needed numbers following the aggressive start to the week. Demand for U.S. pork has been strong on the global market, forcing a stronger slaughter pace. The industry continues to monitor the availability of market-ready hogs and hog weights. Those numbers could provide some additional price support. There is some lingering concern, though, about domestic demand, which does put some pressure on the market. Barrows and gilts at the National Daily Direct had no comparison, but a base range of $75 to $83 and a weighted average of $79.25. Prices at the regional direct markets were not reported due to confidentiality. Butcher hog prices at the Midwest cash markets are $3 higher at $63. And pork values were firm at midday, up 31 cents at 103.46. Bellies and hams were both sharply higher. Ribs, butts, picnics, and loins were lower to sharply lower. I'm Megan Grebner, Brownfield Ag News.
Next on our Corn Hall of Fame tour, Pioneer brand Power Core Enlist corn.
Ooh, look at all the trophies.
Yes, Power Core Enlist wins in the field with an advanced combination of exclusive genetics, plus 3 distinct modes of action for long-lasting protection against above-ground pests and unsurpassed flexibility.
Whoa, this one says superior yield potential.
Don't touch, Billy.
Start your best year yet. Visit pioneer.com/nopests.
In Missouri, farming isn't just a profession, it's a purpose. You can feel it in our 27 million acres of farmland. You can see it in the nearly 41,000 Missourians who work in agriculture. You can hear it at our farmers markets. You can count it in the $93.7 billion it brings our state. And you can taste it at your family's dinner table. A lot of farmers in our state rely on Bayer's tools and inventions because Bayer has a purpose too. To help farmers thrive. Learn more at go.bayer.com/purpose. Paid for by Bayer.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today, be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Jared Wade Laval, infant son of Jared and Arissa Laval of Salem, passed away Thursday, October 24th. Funeral services for Jared Laval will be Saturday morning at 10 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Jared Laval will be this evening from 5 until 7 at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Burial will be in the Round Pond Cemetery. And all arrangements for Jared Wade Laval, infant son of Jared and Arissa Laval of Salem, are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Linda Sue Lake of Georgia passed away Saturday, October 26th at the age of 74 years. Now, there's been a change in the funeral services. Originally, they were scheduled for graveside, but now the funeral will be Saturday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home in Steelville. Visitation will also be on Saturday from 12 until service time at 2 at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home. Entry will be in the Moultrie Cemetery. And all arrangements for Linda Sue Lake of Georgia are under the direction of the Britton Bennett Funeral Home of Steelville. Irma Sue Gaddy of Salem passed away Thursday, October 31st, at the age of 90 years. Funeral services for Irma Gaddy will be Monday, November 4th at 1 in the afternoon at the Salem Chapel of James Gar Mortuary. Visitation for family and friends of Irma Gaddy will also be on Monday prior to the service from 11 a.m. until service time at 1. And will be at the North Lawn Cemetery. And all arrangements for Irma Sue Gaddy of Salem are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Salem. Arlene Lunn, age 88 of Salem, passed away Wednesday, October 30th. Funeral services for Arlene Lunn will be Tuesday, November 5th at 12 noon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Arlene Lunn will also be on Tuesday from 10 in the morning until service time at 12 noon. Burial will be in the Dry Fork Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Dry Fork Cemetery. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Arlene Lunn of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your Oil Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, ksmoradio.com. Your Oil Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the American Legion Post number 99, Looking Glass Salon, Salem Senior Center, and McCoy Vision Clinic, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street or call 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. The Dent County Commissioners met for their regular meeting Thursday morning in the courthouse. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray said brush would be cut on Dent County Road 5220, while a new crossover pipe would be installed on County Road 5690 with rock added afterward. Mowbray also said he was going to check out a report of concrete being dumped in the ditch line of Dent County Road 5150. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk said maintenance was being done on dump truck number 122, and workers were going to pick up county truck number 116 from Napide after repairs had been made. Polk said riprap would be put around some culverts on Dent County Road 4283. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson congratulated KSMO General Manager Stan Podorsky on receiving the Eugene E. Northern Award and Bryce Mowbray on receiving an Outstanding Youth Volunteer Award last Thursday night at the MRPC Annual Awards Dinner and Banquet since he missed the last meeting. He also said the MRPC and MoDOT would be at the next commission meeting Monday at 10 o'clock to discuss road priorities. Dent County Clerk Angie Curley said the county set a new daily record for absentee voting Tuesday with 225 people voting, with another 191 voting on Wednesday. She said the county has already had over 1,600 people vote absentee for this election. Curley said the no-excuse absentee voting continues at the courthouse, and the last day to absentee vote will be Monday, November 4th from 8 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon at the courthouse. Curley said her office will be open tomorrow from 8 in the morning until 12 noon for absentee voting. If you need to make changes to your voter registration, such as a name or address change, please do that as soon as possible so that it will be completed before you go to vote. On Tuesday, November 5th, the polls will be opening from 6 in the morning till 7 in the evening, and you must vote at your polling location, not the courthouse. Bring a photo ID with you when you vote, and no electioneering is allowed, which means you cannot wear a candidate's cap, button, T-shirt, bring candidate literature, etc. to the polling location or to the courthouse. The same criteria goes for any issue on the ballot as well. The next meeting of the commission will be Monday morning at 9 o'clock at the courthouse, and that meeting will be open to the public. Healthy Dent County will be having their 6th annual Casino Night fundraiser Saturday night at the Salem Community Center at the Armory with disco theme. Doors will open Saturday evening at 5:30 with the gaming beginning at 6:30 and lasting until 9. The event features game tables much like the ones you'll find in a real casino, as well as a number of professional dealers to run the games. Traditional games such as craps, roulette, and blackjack are available, as well as 2 poker tables. Food and a cash bar will also be available. The video simulated horse races created by KSMO Media will return this year as well. Winners of these races will receive special tickets for a drawing to win a 5-day, 2-bedroom Florida vacation in Orlando at Tuscany Village in May. At the end of the evening, prizes are drawn for exchanging gaming money for tickets. Some of those prizes include a $300 Visa gift card, Blackstone Griddle, a 3-day Branson trip, DeWalt tools, outdoor furniture, fire pit, 3-piece suitcase set, adult tricycle, propane gift certificate, treadmill, charcoal, and more. Tickets are available for $50 per person or $85 per couple. Event ticket holders will receive $10,000 in gaming money to play the casino games of their choice throughout the evening. Guests are asked to come dressed in their best disco attire and receive an extra $1,000 in gaming money. At the end of the evening, prizes are drawn after exchanging gaming money for tickets. The event would not be possible without many local businesses sponsoring the event, with American Family Insurance agent Jonas Schaefer being the main event sponsor. Casino night tickets are available at the Salem Community Center at the Armory, 1200 West Rolla Road, and if you'd like more information, feel free to call 573-729-8163. City of Salem has announced they have contracted with Forester Works, LLC to begin tree clearing and limb trimming along their electrical feeder line starting November 4th to ensure safe and reliable electricity for city residents. The work will continue through mid-January of 2025. The electrical line clearing is critical to maintain public safety, protect the infrastructure, and meet environmental standards. A map outlining the specific area scheduled for clearing by Forester Works LLC is available for public viewing on Facebook, and affected areas are primarily those located along the noted electric routes. The work will be done along right-of-ways to keep the power lines free from obstruction. The goals from this project are to provide citizens with electricity in a safe manner, allow work to be done on the line safely and efficiently, and protect the electric distribution system. This project will also minimize negative impacts on the environment while allowing the city to comply with federal, state, and local regulations. By doing this work, the city hopes to reduce power outages and minimize storm cleanup and dangers. A proper and safe, reliable right-of-way primary line should have a minimum of 10 feet of ground-to-sky clearance on either side of the electric pole. The city wants people to know that the contractor may need to side trim large trees planted outside of the 20-foot span to achieve this. When trees come into contact with power lines, children, adults, and even livestock are at risk of serious injury or worse. A clean right-of-way keeps you and your family, as well as our crews working out in the field, safe. Reliable power delivered safely is always the goal. The City of Salem also has the right-of-way crews that will be performing routine maintenance and clearing, including the removal of trees and brush that have grown into or under city-maintained power lines and right-of-ways in a non-maintained area. Brush and or large wood debris will be spread by brush hogging and or shredding on city-maintained right-of-ways. The debris may also be piled along the sides. Any trees located outside the rights-of-way that are a threat to the electric system, such as dying, disease, leaning, or storm-damaged trees, shall be stubbed, cut, or appropriately topped to avoid outages, and cleanup will not be provided. Any further restoration and maintenance of the site will be the property owner's responsibility. For more information or questions regarding the project, please contact the City of Salem Public Works Director, Steve Payne, at 573-729-4811. And also from the City of Salem, they'll be launching a citywide fire hydrant maintenance program on Monday, November 4th, with all work, including painting, expected to be completed in December by Fire Hydrant Services and Repair out of Arkansas. The project will address all 290 hydrants across Salem, with a focus on ensuring optimal functionality and uniform appearance. Over the next month, crews will clear vegetation, replace bonnet seals, oil internal components, inspect outlet threads, and install reflective rings on each hydrant. Fire hydrant services and repair will be documenting each hydrant's condition, including any leaks, damage, or worn parts, which will help the city proactively address issues moving forward. The Dent County Fire Department has endorsed the use of safety yellow paint for all public hydrant barrels, in alignment with the NFPA 291 recommendations. This safety yellow color is designed for visibility and rapid identification, particularly at night. further enhancing each hydrant's visibility. Water valves for the hydrants will also be painted in the same safety yellow color to maintain consistency. The City of Salem is proud to be taking proactive steps to maintain and beautify our infrastructure in the interest of public safety and aesthetics. For more information, please contact the City of Salem at 573-729-4811. Well, that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem Campus, contact admission counselor Chris Welch today at 573-729-7071.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan, or can't afford to go away to college, or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem Campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
Hey there, it's Jen Tracy, and I'm running for the Missouri House of Representatives, District 120. It's time to bring back ethical practices and transparency to our state legislature. As your representative, I'll advocate for laws that promote accountability and honesty in government. Let's restore trust in our democracy and ensure our leaders work for the people, not special interests. Vote Jen Tracy for State House on November 5th to demand integrity and transparency. Paid for by Citizens for Jen Tracy, Lisa Herbst, Treasurer.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Hi, I'm Chris Kerber.
And I'm Joey Vitale.
We invite you to be our guest this season as we bring you the exciting play-by-play action of the St. Louis Blues.
We'll tell you about every big save, bone-crushing hit, and every game-winning goal on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO in Salem, Missouri.
Your radio home for St. Louis Blues hockey.
Hi, I'm Jen Tracy, and I'm running to represent our district in the State House. For 15 years, I've been deeply involved in our community, volunteering and working alongside many of you. I understand our district's needs because I've lived them with you. I see the daily struggles our friends, family, and neighbors face, and I'm committed to making a positive impact. Together, we can create a better future and bring the change we need. Vote Jen Tracy for State House on November 5th. Paid for by Citizens for Jen Tracy, Lisa Herbst, Treasurer.
Hey, it's Fitz, the guy who plays the hits from the Country Top 40 Countdown. And if you missed us last weekend, it was Justin Moore who had the #1 song in country music with This Is My Dirt. But can he still say next weekend, This Is My #1? Anything can happen on the countdown, so let's count them down together. We'll see you this weekend for all the hits on the Country Top 40 with Fitz right here.
It is now time to take a look at local and regional sports. It's being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem football Tigers will begin their postseason play tonight versus the Mountain Grove Panthers at 7 o'clock. You can hear this game live on KSMO 1340 AM or on 95.7 FM, as well as the audio stream for free on KSMO Media's Facebook page and YouTube page. You can watch the KSMO Media produced video feed live on Misha.tv behind their paywall. This is a Missouri State High School Activities Association requirement and not the choice of KSMO Media. The St. Louis Blues and Philadelphia Flyers, faced off last night in a close game. The Flyers would go up first with a Garnett Hathaway wrist shot at 11-12 in the first period. After a scoreless second period, Nathan Walker would tie the game up at 1 apiece with a wrist shot of his own, but Philadelphia's Bobby Brink would get the last goal of the night, giving the Flyers their 4th victory on the young season. The Blues will place the Toronto Maple Leafs tomorrow night at 6. Tune in to KSMO 1340 AM and 95.7 FM to listen live with the pregame at 5:30. The lone undefeated team in the NFL, the Kansas City Chiefs, will play the 4-4 Tampa Bay Buccaneers Monday, November 4th at Arrowhead Stadium. Kickoff time is 7:15. The televised broadcast is on ABC and ESPN. That has been a look at local and regional sports, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, good afternoon. I'm Tim Fisher. We'll start with college basketball, where the countdown to the regular season is on, just 3 days away as games get underway on Monday. For Mizzou small forward Mark Mitchell, after transferring from Duke, it's been a long offseason, and he's ready to get the season underway.
We're super excited. I think it's been really well. We put in a lot of work, just trying to come together, bringing in all the new guys, all the freshmen, and just learning from the guys who were here last year. I think it's been good, and I think we've been taking a lot of steps, and obviously we're getting closer to game time, and it should be good.
The Missouri Tigers will open up on Monday, going on the road to take on Memphis. On to football, where the Kansas City Chiefs preparing for their Monday Night Football matchup as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Chiefs, sitting at 7-0, the only undefeated team in the NFL, will take on another top team in the Buccaneers and quarterback Baker Mayfield. Kickoff from Arrowhead Stadium on Monday night, set for 7:15. On to college football, where the Missouri Tigers have the weekend off. Mizzou on a bye week, back in action a week from Saturday, playing host to Oklahoma. On to hockey, where the St. Louis Blues last night fell to the Philadelphia Flyers by the final count of 2-1. Even in the loss, the Blue Notes have been given opportunities, head coach Drew Bannister.
We did a better job of playing direct. I thought our compete level was a lot higher. We won more puck battles. We were getting to the interior. We put a lot of pucks to the net, and credit to them. They were able to block a lot, and we missed some pretty good opportunities. It's a positive, but we got to find more ways to get pucks to the net and create more opportunities.
The Blues will be back at home tomorrow as they play host to the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm Tim Fisher, Missouri Net Sports.
Attention basketball fans, don't miss your shot this season. When it comes to protecting your health, that means getting your annual flu and COVID-19 vaccinations. Just like your team aims for the perfect shot, aim for the best protection with your vaccines. For more details on how to stay healthy and ready for every game, check out moimmunize.org. Keep your health in the game and enjoy the season.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. Learn more at wearebroadcasters.com/hope. Furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
M-I-C.
Chase to the backside hit sack.
S.
Who else but LB3?
T.
To the house from 77.
P.
We put our fist up. We said we're not giving in. We got an elite edge, and we're not going to be denied.
Catch every game all season long right here.
Touchdown, Missouri, as Brady Cook dives over the goal line.
On your home for Mizzou football. The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Sinex Saline nasal spray?
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Saline instantly clears everyday congestion associated with colds and year-round allergies with a gentle, ultrafine mist that's no mess and easy to control.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Enjoy life's important moments without congestion. Try Sinex Saline from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. And then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back to bring you our latest KSMO weather forecast.
Amendment 3 is on the ballot. If passed, abortion will be legal to the point of fetal viability, which is around the 6th month of pregnancy. In some instances, abortion will be allowed up to the time of birth. Our teenagers will have access to abortion without parental knowledge or consent, and our pharmacies will dispense abortion pills for DIY at-home abortions. This is too much. Vote no on Amendment 3.
This ad paid for by the Riverways Pregnancy Resource Center in Salem.
Do you know who some of the most avid readers of Cardinals Magazine are? It's Cardinal alumni. Our former players tell me time and again that Cardinals Magazine is one of their favorite ways to stay connected to the birds on the bat.
And you know, Ricky, I've heard the same thing. They feel like they're still coming to the ballpark each day when they're enjoying the impressive lineup of feature stories in every issue of Cardinals Magazine.
Cardinals Magazine helps you really get to know the current players, not only their stories in uniform, but who they are off the field and how they got to where they are.
And it doesn't stop with the stories on current players. No one does a better job giving fans a truer picture of everything happening on the field, inside the ballpark, and all over Cardinals Nation. Even stories on our Cardinals alumni.
Join our former players who enjoy the classic coverage of Cardinals Magazine. Subscribe for yourself and your favorite fan at cardinals.com/magazine or 314-345-9000.
Cardinals Magazine. It's all here.
With News on Missouri Net, I'm Marshall Griffin. A St. Louis-based attorney is running as the Democratic nominee for Missouri Attorney General. Elad Gross contends he is a viable alternative to Republican incumbent Andrew Bailey. He tells Missouri Net that the office's job is to represent residents, something he argues is not happening currently.
I think we need to do a whole lot of consumer protection. We need to make sure that these big companies that are price gouging us quite a bit can't do that here anymore. The no-call list needs to be enforced. There's a lot of basic functions that we used to get from that office that we really aren't getting so much of.
Harbison Walker International has announced a $13.9 million investment that'll expand its center in Fulton and create 11 new jobs. HWI, as it's known, is one of the leading suppliers of materials that can withstand extremely high temperatures and harsh conditions without breaking down. And daylight saving time ends this weekend at 2 p.m. on Sunday, November 3rd. Clocks fall back 1 hour. This is Missouri Net.
Every hour clocked, every sale made, every early morning and late night, you put in the time and effort to provide for your family.
Mommy, I don't feel good.
But when your kid gets sick, you're there for them. Right now, 1 in 3 working parents in Missouri don't get a single paid sick day. For families across the state, missing work because of a fever or cold means taking a hit on the next paycheck. But we can make real change this year. Proposition A would give every worker the chance to earn up to 7 paid sick days a year. That means all Missouri workers can afford to stay home with their loved one and focus on helping them get better. Big corporate CEOs don't have to worry about losing money to take care of their family, so why should you? Missouri workers have earned this. Vote yes on Proposition A and support paid sick days. Because every Missouri worker deserves to be there when their family needs them. Paid for by Missourians for Healthy Families and Fair Wages.